So this is our day three vlog of Egypt. So today we're traveling to Luxor, which is South Egypt, and we decided to get up a little bit earlier because the Egyptian Museum is right next door. So we wanted to jump in there before we got on the airplane. So yeah, again, a lovely breakfast. Obviously, pretty similar to the other hotel in terms of they had the different sections. They had like an omelette station, a pastry section, cereal, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the breakfasts were top draw. Yeah, so we wanted to get around the museum just to see the Tutankhamun section. You know, probably one of the most famous pharaohs of ancient Egypt because of how the tomb was found. It was all untouched. All his treasures were there, so it's in pretty pristine condition. Even though he only served for 10 years, it's from 9 till 19, and still don't know how. There's no confirmation of how he died. But the most famous pharaoh would probably be Ramses II, or Ramses the Great, they call him. He reigned in the 19th dynasty, which is considered the most powerful dynasty in ancient Egypt. So this is the Egyptian Museum. Obviously, a hell of a building. It was massive. Went back miles, and obviously painted a really nice color. So this room was sarcophagi and coffins. Usually you have one coffin inside the sarcophagus. However, Tutankhamun had three coffins inside the sarcophagi, and his innermost coffin, the one his body is actually in, was made of solid gold, where the other ones were made of wood covered in stones and gold. So that's obviously loads of what they used to wear on their feet. And then this coming up is Tutankhamun's chariot. So this is the mummy of Yuya. Pretty mental. They've got a dead body on a show like that, but pretty cool to see. So he wasn't a pharaoh, but he was a really powerful Egyptian courtier, which is like an advisor to the king or queen. He was married to Thuya, which is actually the mummy next to him. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how kind of the whole process kept them in such good condition. So this is Thuya. She was a noble woman, a lot of power again, in like the religious and governmental hierarchies. So this is just a few of the gods. So that's Horus, that is Anubis, Khnum, and Thoth. So this is about to head into the Tutankhamun bits. We won't actually have to film inside, but it was amazing the stuff that was in there and how much gold all this stuff was made out of. This was Nubius, the god of mummifying and death. This hallway was just full of mummies. They weren't open, um, but it was just, yeah, there was so many mummies in their sarcophaguses. This was scarab beetles, obviously their symbol for luck. This was at the airport on our way to Luxor. We decided to go there to do Hatshepsut's temple, who was the first lady king, and then we were doing Valley of the Kings. That's the view from our plane. A lot of desert. Nice to see the Nile from above as well. So we've landed in Luxor, and then this is our drive through. There's a lot more greenery in Luxor than there was in Cairo. I think they used Nile a bit more. I think the guy was saying that it used to get flooded quite a lot. So this is the first temple we saw. This is Luxor Temple. They believed it was used for crowning rather than someone living there. However, it has statues of Ramses the second out the front. So this is our third hotel of the holiday. This is our room. Nice little room, and then a nice little view out the front. We decided to get a room with a few of the hot air balloons. We have to get up pretty early for. So we got up early, but unfortunately didn't actually see any hot air balloons. But still, it was a nice view of the Nile. So this was the courtyard. This is where they had two main restaurants. It was like a Lebanese restaurant and an Italian restaurant. So after the journey, we decided to sit down, have a little snack, bit of a refuel, before going to sit by the pool. They also had a Asian restaurant in the back and like a buffet underneath, but we didn't go to those. So I had a little pizza. Eloise had like a carbonara. So this is the pool. We got a bit of the sun, but we got there pretty late, so we just kind of chilled out and had a lie down. This is the sunset on the Nile. Um, it was amazing. Obviously, the sunset itself, and then all the boats kind of going up and down, and yeah, it was just a beautiful setting. It was nice to kind of take that all in. So this was our meal. We decided to go to the Lebanese place this time. I think it's definitely one of my new favourite foods. I'm always looking out for a Lebanese restaurant now. So these are kind of like a cheese pastry thing that they brought out as kind of like a starter. Yeah, so these are proper tasty. I definitely recommend getting them. So this is the courtyard at night. Obviously beautiful with all the lights and the flowers. So this was our meal. We got some falafels, some like potatoes, and like a mixed grill thing to share with some salad. And then this was this like a spice shop. So we bought some hibiscus, which is their national drink. We bought some essential oils and a little bit of saffron to put in our food. That's day 3.